All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday team huddle. I am so jazzed up about this. You guys have no idea. So, you guys know in March, we have had so many promotions come out. Sorry, I'm super excited and I'm just getting a little choked up here. Anyways, so we have so many promotions that have come out. And if you're anything like me, sometimes I feel like I get a little bit lost with how much we're doing and how much we're giving and how much we're like, when you hear a promotion for like this pack is on sale or we're starting to shred 60 or we're doing this, but then you kind of forget about the other ones that might have been announced at the beginning of the month. And those things are so helpful with new ambassadors, with new customers, with really potential insert anything here, somebody that might be interested in this company. Like I've been in network marketing for over 4 years. And I've never seen a company that has literally just is like, okay, here's everything you need to be successful. Here you go. You want customers to be happy? Here's the thing. You want your new ambassadors to be happy? Here's the thing. You know what? You want your old ambassadors to be happy? Here's another thing, right? Like it's so crazy to me because usually like I used to be a part of something that like was like a 1 or 2 day promo and it was like boom 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 like send out as many messages as you can and da da da. And this is actually like this is sustainable. This is something that we can actually like all of these are something that we can help people. And these are on until the end of March. Okay. So I want you guys to like, if you have a pen and paper, or if you don't have one, grab one. Because you might want to jot some things down. I am going to upload this on my YouTube as well. And then I do have a very special guest that's going to be sharing a little bit in a bit here, but I kind of wanted to go through all of the logistics first. I know that we always like, if you're anything like me, I love coming on the Zoom and like having like pump up talk. Woo, we're gonna kill it at the end of March. Here we go, blah blah blah. But if we don't know how we're gonna kill it, then like the educator in me kind of dies a little bit. And I'm like, hey, we need to know how we're gonna kill it, and then we'll talk about like mentally how we're gonna kill it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen with you guys here. And I may have made a PowerPoint presentation. Y'all are welcome because that's just how I roll. I'm such a nerd. But anyways, okay. So today we're going to talk about the March 2022 Q promo recap. Okay. So this is the stuff that we have going on with us with Q right now that we want to be able to share. Okay. The first thing that I wanted to touch base on is that I get asked this like maybe 6 times a week. When do I know when the action zooms are? When do I know when the QIQ presentations are? When do I know when the team huddle is? Every week, guys, Kristen uploads one of these and it is phenomenal. And I love how she's done this for March is it's basically the same every week. Okay. So if you get confused or lost, I know that we uploaded as a cover photo in Limitless so that you have it anytime that you go into the Limitless group, you will see it there so that you're able to kind of access all the information. What I love about this is that it's very easy. Okay, everything is in central time. So whatever central time is to you, I know we just went through time change and I have no idea at all what time is where anymore. It just screws with me every year. But when they keep it consistent, like this is central time. So central time to me used to be the same time and now I'm an hour before that. Okay, so now I can look on here and be like, cool, the team huddle is going to be at 8 p.m. central time, which is 7 p.m. my time, right? So I always save it in my phone so that I can look back whenever I need to. The first promo that we're going to cover, I am like so stoked about this. You have no idea. Okay. So you all know when somebody first signs up and is an ambassador, they have the opportunity to rank up their first 3 ranks and claim $500 US, right? So it doesn't happen all the time though. Okay. And it's not for lack of trying. It might be because they're just getting their bearings. They're trying to figure things out, right? Trying to figure out the products and how our systems work and everything. So what Q has done is they have given us an opportunity, all of us, every single ambassador, to actually claim these bonuses as a first time rank up in March. Okay. So say you started when I started back in, I want to say November. Okay. So say you started in November and you got your builder bonus, but you didn't get pro or executive. Okay. Usually it happens within 30 calendar days. So if I send up November 5th, I actually had all of November and all of December to the end of December because you get a full calendar month. Okay. To get those bonuses, claim the first 3. If you missed out on those, you're like, shucks, that super sucks. Oh, well, I guess I'll never get them. Wrong. They allow us to get them now. So what this means is that in the month of March, if you hit a new lifetime qualifying rank of builder, pro, or executive, you get to claim these bonuses. Okay. So you didn't miss out on anything. So I know a lot of people that claimed their first one or their first two. If you want to claim your third, and you're going to get the 300, right? If you haven't claimed any, like, sister, this is your time. Okay. Put your blinders on, get ready, because I've never seen this happen before in a company. I wouldn't put it past you of this ever happening again, because they're freaking amazing. But for us right now, it's such an added bonus, because like financially we're able to get that additional amount of money to rank up and claim our first three. Okay. So bonuses are available to all ambassadors enrolled before January 31st, 2022. Okay. If you've previously achieved a lifetime rank, so say you've gone builder. So say in November, December, I didn't hit anything. January, I hit builder, but I didn't get my $100 bonus. You're not going to qualify for the bonus again. Okay. Because you already hit builder. So you need to remember that. So if you haven't claimed your ranks yet, you're eligible for all of these. If you have claimed them before, you're not able to claim them again. Okay. I think that's it for that one. I have so many on here, so I'm going to try to like run through them. Okay. So promo number 2 is our 30/30 enrollment promo. If you guys have been with us for a while, we do this quite frequently. It is so freaking cool. I love it, because it really is all about giving back to you, giving back to your new ambassadors that enroll, and allowing them the opportunity to claim back some of the money that they've invested. Okay. So the new ambassadors that enroll with Q between March 18th and 31st are eligible for this. So the ambassador enrollment order must be at least 100 PV. They will receive 30% back in Q rewards points. Okay. So if you look on your account and you see your rewards points, if you scroll down on your main page, they will get 30% of their order back. Okay. So if it's 100 PV, then they will get whatever, I don't know how much, like $170. So probably around, I don't know, 50 bucks ish. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a mathematician, but I feel like it's around 50. And they'll be able to claim that back to get free product. Okay. Then you, as their enroller, you get 30% commissions on the PV of that sale. Okay. That's unheard of. That's huge. So remember this, claim this. Yeah. The points are going to appear on their account. If you guys have any questions about it, they do have more of a write-up on your back office. And this is actually a really good thing if you have ambassadors that are on the fence and you're like, hey, you get 30% back in like points so you can get more product or get a hoodie or whatever you want, right? People usually want free stuff. So it's that extra incentive. Okay, so speaking of free stuff, we have free shipping. All March long, we're offering free shipping on every order of 150 USD or more. So this basically is straightforward. If somebody buys $150 in product before taxes, okay, they get the free shipping. And then here we go. So we're going into the free shipping with the promo for the March Madness promo. So ambassadors receive free shipping on standard and enrollment orders of 150 US. Now, the auto ships do not qualify. Okay, so if you have an auto shipment set up, you do not qualify for it unless you've upgraded your account. Then, sister, you get a free auto ship every month. And then enrollment fee does not account for the new ambassadors. Okay, so if your ambassador is signing up for the $99 and then they get like $51 worth of product before taxes, that doesn't count. Okay, so it needs to be the 150 a product and the enrollment fee with all of the additional things that we get now with that enrollment. So freebies for our potential customers. I freaking love this. So anybody who signs up and buys $135 worth of product before taxes, get the MyIQ Fit app for 30 days. Okay, so if they're thinking about joining a challenge, if they're wanting to maybe try some product and maybe see how the workouts are, but maybe they're not ready to buy like the biggest of the biggest pack or whatever, right? If they spend 135, they are getting that Q app for free. I don't know if you guys have tried it at all or if you've looked at it, but it is like the coolest thing ever. It really is like having a personal trainer in your pocket. They message me. They message me and they're like, "Hey Katrina, just wondering how you're doing." And I'm like, "Yo, haven't worked out in a couple days." Like, and they're like, "That's okay. We're here to cheer you on." Like, it's literally like having your own personal trainer and cheerleader. It's so awesome. And then they talk to you about meal planning and they talk to you about, overall health. And it's not just like, what I love about Q is that we don't just say, "Here, take this magic pill. Take this magic pill and you're going to be healthy." It's an all-encompassing thing. We look at holistic health, and that is why the Q Fit app is so freaking awesome for people to have. Promo number 6 is your ambassador enrollment and renewal updates. Okay. So I really wanted to take some time with this one just because, you guys, I know that being in a business is an investment. Okay. So when I first signed up for Q, it was the $39.95. Okay. I honestly was nervous about buying product. I was nervous about doing anything. I didn't know what I wanted to do or what I wanted from this company. But as soon as I saw our products, I saw our comp plan, it was way more easy for me to invest. So before, our $39.95 gave us our back office and it gave us our website for the year, which is super freaking cool because most companies have a monthly fee of like 30, 40, 50, 60, $100 that you're paying in order to have your office and your website, and you don't have to worry about this with here. Okay. Now our enrollment fee is $99.99, and I'm going to tell you what you get with that. You get your back office, you get your website for the year, you get your ARC app, which is so freaking amazing. Like, this app is literally it just breaks everything down, and it's a visual aid. You're able to see where your volumes are, where you're going, how you're able to access like everything. Like, it's just so handy. And then you also get the access to the MyQFit app. So as an ambassador, when you see that like people are like regularly, it would have been, I think, like $40 a month or something for the QFit app, and your customers are paying 135 in product, whatever, and they're getting the QFit app, but you just get it for the year with the 99. Okay. And so it's so awesome because you can lead by example. And that's the biggest thing in this business. You guys know, if you've ever been in this business before, or if you're just coming in, that you need to be like a product. I want to say the product of the products, but you want to be a product of the business. You want to be representing this business in all of the ways that you can, in every facet. So allowing yourself to be like, "Oh my gosh, did my workout on my QFit app today?" That's going to intrigue people. I've had people just reach out to me and be like, "Dude, how do I just get the app? Like, I'm interested in the app. That's all I'm interested in." And I'm like, "That's super cool." And then they end up upgrading and buying a couple products. Like, it's just a good segue. This app, you guys know Karina Spooner. She's a personal trainer. When she was developing her personal training app, she actually settled on this software because it was so good. And so when she saw that Q was using this, she was just blown away, right? So personal trainers out there, they know what we have and they love it. And so that's why I love that we give this to our clients, that we give this to our ambassadors. So you can see like how much money you're saving with everything. And then you get your shipping on your first auto ship per month free. Okay, that's huge, especially if y'all are in Canada like I am, because my shipping's like $25 Canadian, which is like in freaking insane. So I'm saving on that every month as well. Okay. So if you choose not to upgrade, your enrollment date will stay the same. Okay. So it will stay the same. It will be the $124.99 on your renewal date. And yeah, if you do decide to do your renewal right away, then it'll be a year from that. Okay. Promo number 7. The QFit Shred 60. You guys have probably watched all of the videos on this, so I'm not going to go so into depth. But what I am going to talk about is how you can utilize this in your business. Okay. So when we see this promo, this is something that people can sign up for. This is something that people can get jazzed about and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm ready to lose weight. I want to do 2 months. I want to get going. I want to get going now. How do I do this?" And we offer them everything that they need in order to be successful, especially with the packs that we have. Like, we have a pack for everybody. Okay. So I love this. They're doing extra things like weekly giveaways. There's the group chats, there's habit tracking, there is the meal stuff, the new workouts, the personal mentorship and coaching. Like I honestly like I am so taken back and impressed with how our company gives back to our clients and gives them everything that they need to be successful. Okay. So you can see all the rules, you can see the pack. It's all on your back office too. Okay. So number 8, I wanted to touch on this, guys, because it is so important. Okay. If you guys don't think, oh, these big trips, I'm never going to earn one, it's never going to happen for me, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I was with a company for 3.5 years and I never earned one of these trips. I was with Q for 3.5 months and I'm going to freaking Florida for one of these trips. Okay. So I'm going to tell you right now that it is possible. Okay. It's 100% possible. And so plan to rank up to qualify for this. Okay. Plan out what your months are going to look like. Use this as an incentive to get yourself and your team excited. Like, who doesn't want to go to Punta Cana? Like, I don't like if somebody was like, hey, do you want a free trip to Punta Cana? You just really have to do like an hour or two of work a day. Heck yes, I want to go. Right. So use this as a team incentive. People just look at these things a lot of times and we dismiss it because, oh, I don't know that I would ever qualify for something like that. You 100% can. Okay. So anybody who ranks up to a certain rank, it depends like whether you enrolled in 2021 or 2022, what rank you need to hit. Okay. And I'm going to ask you guys to really go in there and read through it because there is so much in here that start like that. And it clearly describes it. There's no loopholes. There's no nothing. It literally describes how you're going to get there and what you exactly need to do in order to claim the trip. Okay. The last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Align Society, our incentive and our thing that Kristen has set up for us. Guys, I have never met a leader that is so generous and kind and that pours into her team like Kristen does. And she's doing this incentive for all of us out of her own freaking pocket. Okay. So she does these things like, whoever gets the most people on a QIQ gets $50, or I'm going to buy a person coffee today, or I'm going to do, but you need to be involved. Okay. So all of these groups, all of these teams, there are 5 teams. Okay. Whatever team that you're on, like that, those are your people. Those are your people to represent within the Align Society because you want your team to be number 1. Okay. You don't want to be number 2 or 3 in this. I'm going to tell you now. I don't know what the big thing is, but I have an idea what the big thing is. And I really want to tell y'all that you really want to be number 1. Like your team really wants to be number 1 because it's going to be amazing. Like it's going to be amazing. Okay. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because Kristen's going to slap my hand or something. But I am going to tell you guys that if you haven't been active in your group chats or doing your chart, like not your charts, your your accountability papers or anything like that, that is okay. What I want you to do tonight is I want you to get out one for last week, one for this week, and be like, hey, what did I do? What did I not do? Where can I improve? Where do I go from here? Okay. If you have any questions about it, you guys each have 2 leaders in each chat. So reach out to us, reach out to your leaders and be like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I feel super lost and left behind, but I want to participate. So how do I do this? Okay. So each chat kind of has their own rules and their own regulations as to when to turn in everything. But seriously, reach out to your leader. The people that we have leading these teams, I can't say enough about them. They are kind and encouraging and wonderful. You never need to feel like you're bugging anybody because we are all in this together and we want to work together. So I don't care if you're my downline or not. If you are in Team Caffeine, we are running together and we are doing this, right? So I really wanted to express to you guys how important this is. It is so, it is like your way of giving back, right? Like when you work in an industry like this, you like having a real world job. I'm going to talk about really quick. Having a real world job, you come in, you work 9 to 5, you do your thing, right? And your boss is going to be like, if you come in one day and you're like, I just don't feel it. I just don't feel, I just don't feel motivated. I just don't feel it. You think your boss is going to be like, you know what, Kat, no worries. No worries. You don't have to like call those clients today. You don't have to fill out that paperwork today. You know what? Why don't you go in the staff lounge and have a nap? That'll be good for you. Right? Like you don't have that in the real world of jobs. But the beauty of network marketing is that we can set our own hours and we can allow ourselves time to have that downtime when we need it, but also remember that we need to get back up and we need to hold ourselves accountable because for a lot of us, this is a full-time job. This is a full-time income, right? So that is it for my little nerdy educating presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to stop sharing my screen right now, and I am going to call on from someone in the audience to share a little story. I'm not going to lie, this girl, like, oh my God. Well, she's a Saskatchewan sister of mine, I'll tell you that. And she is one of the most, I'm going to get emotional, but one of the most beautiful, amazing human beings I've ever not met in my life because we never met in person. But she is so kind and loving and amazing. And she is somebody who I am watching grow into this fabulous leader within Q. And I am just so grateful to have her in my circle of friends. And like, she's not my downline, guys. Like, she's a friend with me in Q. And so I'm so grateful for her to come here and share a little bit of her story as it relates to the bonus promos and everything. So Caitlin, are you okay to unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Take it away.
Okay, first off, Kat, you're so sweet. Oh man, you're like, yeah, I'm not a crier, but you make me cry, okay? But okay, so some of you guys may know me. I'm Caitlin. I've actually only been in the company for about 2.5 months, and one of the things that I want to talk about before I get into what she actually asked me to do is the business incentive. I actually didn't know there was a business like the trip incentive for the business. I had no clue. I apparently missed that in the gist of everything. But guys, I've been in for 2.5 months and just won a trip to Florida. So like if that tells you anything, you can absolutely win a trip. I was with a previous company for 2.5 years and never once won a trip, okay? And I worked my tail off and spent countless hours on my phone. And I've spent so much time with my family because this company is literally family based. And I have never felt so stress-free and so accomplished and so gratified in my life. Like honestly, never. And I've only been in for 2.5 months. So if that tells you anything, like you can do it too. But the real reason Kat asked me to do this is because as I said, like I've only been in for 2.5 months, but in my very first month, I actually hit the very first two promotions, builder and pro. So I earned those bonuses, but I missed my executive one. And what I will tell you guys is it's not for a lack of trying at all. Like I worked my tail off to literally get to those bonuses and get to those promotions and really get there. But the thing of it is, guys, is you never want to feel like you're unfulfilled. Like I've been pushing for executive for the last, since I started, I've been pushing for that. That is a goal that really makes me excited. And the next one is elite really quick after. And I've already got it all calculated out. If you don't have your stuff calculated out, like, girl, where are you? Like you need to have a roadmap. Okay. It's not going to pave itself. You're not going to just you're not just going to dig up a piece of treasure and find your way. Okay. So I fully believe in like knowing your numbers, like knowing how many orders it takes, what it goes, where you're going for that. So when they announced that executive was like back on the table and you were going to get that bonus, I was like, wait, what? Okay, cool. Guys, I am literally like just over 200 volume to that. Okay. I'm pushing my tail off. I'm helping my girls succeed. I'm doing the things that I need to do. And right now is the time, like, if you haven't hit those, to buckle down, get your figure out how many orders you are to that. I figured out, like, I was so scared, but I sent this to Kat because I was like, oh my God, my heart just like skipped a beat. Guys, I have 16 orders of the Shred 60 to get to elite. The fourth rank in can't even count, fourth rank in this entire company. And I've been in for less than 3 months. That's unreal. That's like, for me, that's unreal. And like that pay is way more than I made in my last company. I'm just going to put it out there. Okay. Way more than I did really, really quick on. So like, that's huge, guys. That's so huge. So if you take anything from this, like literally, just because you missed it at one point and you maybe got down on yourself, like pick yourself back up. You haven't hit the rank. You have another chance at it. Get your orders in line, figure out how far you are from it. You've got like a little over a week and a half to do it. I'm going to cheer you on. Kat's going to cheer you on. You absolutely can freaking do this. And I want to see you guys promote. Like, if you haven't hit those ranks, guys, those are like the builder blocks of this business for you to go to the next thing, then the next thing. And then, like, you guys are going to be top leaders. Okay. We're still pioneering all of this. So be excited. Okay. I hope that's good. This is kind of like winged, but yeah, love you guys.
Caitlin, thank you so much. Oh my God, I just love you so much. Okay. So I do know we were supposed to have another special guest on this evening. I did not hear from other leaders though, and so I do apologize. It was very last minute that I was literally I asked Caitlin to do this because I was like, dude, I don't even know who this is that's supposed to be talking or coming on my Zoom. I have no background on her, and I don't know if they know about it or if anybody's talked. So I did ask Caitlin to do it. So Karen, I do see that you're on here. I do apologize. It was a lot of communication mix-ups. But like Caitlin said, like we're all growing, we're all pioneering, we're all trying to figure things out. So Karen, I know that we don't know each other at all. I can't give you an intro, but if you want to spend 2 minutes, if you're okay to hop on and unmute yourself and kind of explain where you've gone with the promos and everything, I would love that. I would absolutely love it.
Yeah. So thank you for letting me talk. I just hopped on. I'm like, oh my God, I was on the wrong code. But needless to say, my name is Karen. I'm from Chicago, live in Houston now. I joined Q Sciences the last week of December. And within that first 2 weeks, I double promoted to pro. I also have an LLC account, which in pretty much in the last 3 months, I was able to promote my second account over to builder on the business side, and then the first rank on the customer side. So for just in general, like I missed the time frame for me to be able to get my executive fast start bonus. And it was funny because I promoted to executive last month on the last day. And then the very next, that same week, they announced the promotion. I was like, dang, I missed it. But it's not really a miss. Because if you think about it, if you're helping people to hit their promotions and hit their goals, it's not, you realize that it's not about you. You know, at the end of the day, it's not about you. How many people can you help on your team to be able to get to where you need to get? So at the end of the day, I just thought about like who on my team is either still eligible, that hasn't, you know, that is eligible, that's ready to run, that I can help, like any way I can help. So if it's coming down to like the products, like I had a goal this month if I want to sign 20 customers this month. I have like a 2020 club or 2020 thing in my head where I'm signing 20 ambassadors, I'm signing 20 customers, but those 20 customers have to come in and I have to focus on that customer. So just like the same thing, you will focus on your ambassadors, like what is going to help them with hitting their goals. It goes the same thing with your customers. Like don't try to just hurry up and sell them a product that you know is not going to work for them. Like for me, my audience follows me a lot because for me, I've lost over almost 90 pounds. So when people look at me, they're like, oh, okay, well, you know, well, Karen, what are you doing? Like people are so thirsty. I'm sorry, I'm really outspoken, but people are so thirsty to just hear like the quick fix. And I think like even in my old company, I was just like, okay, I'm trying to get people to understand that it's not just about you just trying to take a product. So for me, I always talk about all of the benefits because it's more than just you taking a product. So talk about the benefits of the QFit app. Talk about the benefits of the nutritionist, the meal plans. I cook a lot. If you go to my Facebook page, that's all I do is post cooking stories and cooking videos and reels. So people are always drawn in to know like, oh, Karen, what are you making today? Like I'm using the meal method. And this is what, this is the stuff that's on the meal method. That's actually something that we offer with my business because we're not just focused on just giving you a quick fix. Like I want you to feel good, but I want you to be able to get the results and keep those results. start to change into like a better lifestyle. And a lot of people just want the quick fix. So I have like heart to heart conversations. I send them a message. I ask them questions like, how can I better assist you? Like, are you getting enough sleep at night? Because that's a factor for weight loss. Are you stressed out? Because then if your stress levels are too high, that's going to be also another way for you to not be able to get rid of the weight. So I ask a lot of questions. So this month, with the promotion, I have said I'm going to still go for my goal. Like, I'm still trying to hit the 2020 club, with the customers, and help my team. I have one girl that's one ambassador away from promoting to the second rank in the company. So it's like it's so many people that we can help win, but we have to think about the winning aspect of not only helping our customers but also helping our ambassadors as well, to just know like, hey, you can help everybody, but when it comes to, don't feel like you have to beat around the bush, pretty much. Because if you really want to help somebody, you're not gonna be afraid to tell them what they need. They don't know what they need, honestly. So you have to be the one to pioneer that and let them know like, hey, this is what you need. And if it's too much, if they can't afford what you're providing them, then scale it back a little bit. But don't count anybody's coins, because I had one girl that was ready to spend $300 on a product. And I'm like, okay, well, listen, well, this, I had to let her know what we had available, and that she didn't technically have to spend that much, but she was willing to do it. But if had I counted her pockets, I probably wouldn't even offered her the products that, or the package that I offered her. So that's really a huge thing also.
Karen, thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. And I'm sorry about the mix up of the Zoom ID and all of the things, but we made it work. And that's what I love, is that we made it work. And we need to be friends. Like, we definitely need to be friends, because I want to follow all your cooking stuff. Like, I just love it. And so, guys, this is exactly how it is in Q. We all help each other. And so, getting to that point that you're feeling a little more confident about this stuff, right? Not discounting somebody because you think, oh, they might not be able to spend this much, or oh, they might not be interested in this. You don't know. So ask the questions, allow yourself to connect with people on that human level. And I always say this because, like, I'm a mental health and addictions counselor. Of course, that is what I'm trained to do, is connect with people on that human level. And not everybody's like that. So reach out to reach out to your team, reach out to your leaders, reach out to anybody, and just be like, is this wording okay? Like, how do you feel about this? What about me offering them this? Do you think that that is a good idea? And if you guys, you've ever reached out to me, I'm like, ask them this question, and this question, right? Because we want to make sure that they're getting what they need. Okay. The last thing that I'm going to say about tonight is I'm going to say that we have like over a week left in March. And so now is the time to put your lady boss hat on, or your male boss hat on. I don't know if we have any boys on here, so sorry. But like, put your boss hat on and just focus. Allow yourself to get to the point that you are believing in you. Okay. Doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter what else is going on. Okay. If you want to claim these bonuses, if you want to make these promotions, if you want to get to those places that you see and that you've envisioned, then you can do it. You can 100%, especially here in Q, because of the way that we have things set up. Okay. I had a couple girls the other night that were like, Kat, I'm not motivated. I'm just not feeling it, and you know what? I have days like that too. Okay. But Kristen has said the most amazing thing is that she's not motivated all the time, but she's darn well dedicated. And so be dedicated to your business. Have your non-negotiables. Figure out what you are prepared to do and how much you are prepared to put in, and then make it work for you. Okay. Like, Caitlin has kids. I have kids. We prioritize our time, right? I don't want to be on my phone 24/7 with my girls around. I do this so I can spend days with my children, so that I can read them books, so I can play Barbies, so that so that I can do all of the things that I would miss out on if I was away at work full time. Okay. So, but when you work, have it set out. What am I going to do tonight? I'm going to message these people about this. I'm going to message these people about this. I'm going to post to my story 6 times today, and it's going to be intentional. I'm going to do this and this and this, right? Have your game plan. And like was mentioned a couple times here, have your volumes looked at. Okay. How much volume do I need to get to this position? Okay. Was it last week or the week before? It was the week before. I don't even know. I don't know my days anymore. But I did do one video that talked about how to claim your ranks and how to break it down. numerically and see how you can get there, y'all need to know that. Okay? Because if you don't, like, if you know where you want to go, but you don't know how to get there, you're not going to get there. Or you'll take like a exactly roadmap, Karen. Thank you. You're gonna go like all around and you'll get there eventually, but you can be so much more efficient with it. So I am just so grateful for everybody hopping on here tonight. I'm so grateful for our Alliance Society. I'm so grateful for Karen and Caitlin for sharing. You guys like did such a wonderful job. I am so like I'm just so blessed. I'm so blessed to be a part of this company and to have people by my side that, you know, that are old friends or new friends that we can do this together. So have a wonderful night and we will see you guys next week. Bye.